Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Jamar84 here again. And I'm here to review episode 10 for season 10 of Bad Girls Club called Don't Cry For Me, Valentina. So let's get this started because this has been one of the most interesting episodes we've had in a long time. So if you guys remember in my last review, I referred to Valentina and her bunny hop when she got mad when she confronted Shannon. So that's pretty much where this episode starts off. And basically Valentina tries to fight Shannon for reasons I'm still not completely sure. I think, you know what, I'm just going to say this now, is that Valentina pretty much is going through PMS for this entire episode. So you'll see why as I go on. This shit is just crazy. So while Val is pushing back Shannon just like, dude, just back away. Just back up off me, man. Shannon laughing at the shit because she's like, I don't even know what the fuck this bitch's problem is. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So then she just stops and then just starts yelling in that high-pitched squeak that y'all know she has. And I'm just confused by her. I'm like, what is the issue here? Did I miss something? And then here comes Alicia. Alicia trying to come to Valentina's defense because, you know, that's supposed to be her girl and everything. And she makes a comment and says, well, you know, something on the lines of, it's not my fault that you like getting pimped out 1,000 times or something along those lines. I was like, ooh, that shit was low. Alicia, you ain't right. And then everybody else in the house agreed. It was like, ooh, damn. Now see, it was just kind of like a, you know, even though it was an overly dramatic fight, you just brought it to a serious level where it was just like, whoa, wait, hold on. So after the girls disband from that situation, some girls are inside, some girls are outside. Valentina's outside, basically like, you know, she feels like, oh, me and Alicia are the same bitch. So she says something like that, it feels like I said the shit. And in a sense, okay, you're associated with her, granted, but... And she's walking around feeling guilty. Oh, I have to say something, I mean, there's nothing wrong with feeling like that. But at the same time, it's Alicia who said the shit, not you. Like, I understand you feel some sort of way, but I don't feel like it should be Valentina to walk up and say something when it's really in Alicia's turn to where she's the one that said the shit. And then Alicia says, well, her justification for her action is that everybody else was talking about Shannon, and she feels like, well, why does what I said matter? I'm like, girl, what you said had undertone that went too low. That was in a realm of, you know, place where you just don't go. If you was trying to hurt her down to the core. But all in all, that little whole incident, it creates and plants the seed of, you know, turmoil in between this that used to be Valentina and Alicia. So to fast forward to some events that happened, Alicia calls her friend Yasan to come over. Rocky is outside pissing on a tree. And Alicia and Valentina decide to have a sit-down picnic. Now at this picnic, the whole comment is being addressed. And basically, long story short, from what the dialogue they were talking about is they kind of don't really feel like they don't want that to kind of come in between their friendship. Valentina feels like she was wrong. Alicia kind of feels guilty about it a little bit or whatever. And she does, basically, Alicia doesn't want Valentina and the way that she feels to interfere with their friendship. Long story short, to be honest. So Alicia bosses up and mans up and apologizes to Shannon for what she said. And, you know, Shannon's like, you know, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. You know how Shannon be doing. She just be taking it, just be like, whatever. But Shannon in the confessional talking about I ain't taking this shit lightly, bitch. I may sit here and pretend and smile in your face. But no, I ain't really too much fucking with what you talking about. So Alicia's mom and brother stops by the house. And it almost looks like her mom went through some kind of plastic surgery. Was I the only one that saw that? It looked like her cheekbones were kind of, something didn't seem proportional. Not to have any, you know, disrespect to her mom or anything, but it just looked like something in this area, Botox or something. Like she had some kind of work done. I was just wondering if anybody, was I the only one? So Alicia and her mom were walking around the house. Her mom gave her a late birthday. I guess it was a late birthday on time. I can't really tell. You know, you can't really tell how time passes in these things. So gave him a birthday card, and she wanted to cry. And she was like, "Oh my God, I miss my mom. I love her. She sacrificed and did so much." And I was just like, "Aw, Alicia." I love my mom too, so I can't even be mad at you, girl. Rocky gets on the phone with her apparent on again, off again boyfriend, Moses, and you know how on again, off again relationships go. Pretty much, you feel like you missed the person, but in reality, you just missed the dick, and he just misses the pussy. And as long as y'all are both aware of that, it's all good. So Shannon and Rocky decide to go out, and Shannon walks out the house looking like a gypsy for some reason, and they meet this lesbian at the bar called Brittany, aka Rice or whatever, and so they sitting there talking about, Rocky's sitting there talking about how she would be if she was a bartender, and she was like, if you want a shot, you gotta show me your dick. And, they laughed and carried on, and Rice sitting there like, well, what if I want a shot? Well, Rocky was like, well, show me your pussy, bitch, da-da-da-da. This bitch turns and fixes her mouth to say, well, I got both. Rocky's face looked like, bitch. But she was referring to a strap-on, but it was just funny to see her face. She was like, oh, really? Alrighty then. So the next morning, Rocky is talking to Shannon about this girl in this tent, and she's like, I want to fuck her. She can bring her strap-on, and I want to fuck her in this tent. Also, this is the episode where Rocky pretty much turns into a lesbian. And she's just like, am I gay because of this? Probably, but I don't too much really care. So Alicia's friend, is what we're going to call him. Alicia's friend, Yason, comes over, the long dreadhead man. And he was actually kind of cute, I ain't even going to lie. He had the thug swag. He had that thug swag or whatever. And so everybody is drinking, Alicia's mom is cooking, everybody's playing games, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. And everybody having a good time. And then Shannon was like, Shannon realizes, she's like, wait, I've noticed that there are two people missing from this situation. And she notices that Yason and Nancy are missing. So she goes back into the house, checking it out, and finds them two kissing, like, ooh. Nancy, you slutty bitch. You are a slutty bitch. But at the same time, Alicia and Valentina felt like they had something to say about it when they found out about that whole situation. And Alicia talking about she don't know how she feel about this. Alicia, you like that boy. Don't even sit there and try to be mad. Because in reality, if you have a friend, if you call somebody a friend and they hook up with somebody, especially with somebody that you know, and you feel some sort of way about it, you like them. If you didn't, you wouldn't give a fuck. And I want y'all to hear these words come out of Valentina's motherfucking mouth.
Yosan went after Nancy. The new girl's only been here for a couple of days. Alicia is a pretty bitch. She's one of the prettiest bitches in this house. Like, it's me and her.
Now, this was probably the funniest part of the entire episode. I was dying laughing because, Shannon is trying her damnedest to talk to Rocky about this whole Nancy and Yason situation, how she feels and how it's wrong and shit. Let me tell you something. Rocky was paying no attention to that conversation. She was busy getting her freak on, literally 10 feet away from Shannon. And Shannon did not pick up the motherfucking hand. She is sitting there literally with her legs behind her head and this other girl doing whatever that they do and was moaning and was like, bitch, Shannon, do you not see me trying to seriously get it on with this girl? We're sitting here trying to fuck. Could you please? But Shannon stood there just like, that is so wrong, man. Like, that is just sick and twisted. And I'm just like, Shannon, move. No, they're not paying any attention to this conversation that you're trying to have right now. They're busy trying to fuck, so just be on your way. So after Nancy catches wind about how the girls apparently feel some sort of way about the situation, she pretty much says, what I was thinking, like, if you ain't say something, or if he's not taken by anybody for real, then shit, what am I doing that's wrong? You just said he came over and he's a friend. Why can't he fuck me? I'm just like, and then you also want to sit there walk around like he's Alicia's boyfriend or something. I'm like, shit, you never stated this, so he's free game. And I was with her on that shit. Alicia, you better say something. If you feel some sort of way, you'd be like, look, you would pull her aside, be like, look, I still got, some feelings toward that. There's still something going on with that. Then, could you, da-da-da-da-da. That would have been different. I don't know if she just thought it was just unclassy to get with the dude. I'm like, bitch, why not? Shit, I'm around vagina all day. Why wouldn't I want the first dick that I see? But I guess soon afterwards, Alicia felt better anyway because Nancy was like, he can kiss, but his dick game wasn't quite up to par. And I was like, ooh. So Valentina and Alicia go out to this little outdoor restaurant or whatever, and basically just sitting there trying to talk about the new girl, talk down about her for what she did with Yason and how she got like a one rotted tooth and shit, and they just trying to go in on her. But I'm like, both of y'all ain't got shit to say, because Valentina, we could talk about how your part is way back to your fucking earlobe, and Alicia, I clocked your tea in the last review. Do we need to play that clip? So now we get to the part where the girls are at this club, and this is the initial, I guess this is the initial action that started the anger and retardation for the rest of the episode as far as Valentina is concerned. First, the irritation came from, okay, all the girls are in VIP, and Shannon and Rocky are inviting all these people that they know from Einstein's, the bar that they went to before, and all the other girls don't know these people, so they're just coming in here and it's getting really crowded and they're drinking all their liquor. So I understand why bitches get mad, because if I don't know, like, you can't be bringing all these people and they just fucking up all our liquor, like, who does that? So I understand why they were mad then. Then they got mad again because Shannon and Rock felt like, why are we sitting there hanging with these bitches if they're just gonna be Debbie Downers or some shit like that. So they got a cab and they dipped. So the girls all felt some sort of way about that. So the girls are coming back into the limo, and Valentina's just going off. She was like, oh, I'm a classy ass bitch. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Shannon, your underwear was showing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, Valentina, I don't care what you say or how many times you try to repeat it to yourself. You are not a classy bitch. You are a jumper hoe. You are Toucan Sam. You are the praying mantis. There's nothing you can say to make me consider you a classy bitch. So the girls get home, and Valentina immediately addresses the issue about Shannon and her underwear showing like it's some big, huge deal. And Shannon's just like, okay, whatever, so what? And then Rocky clocks the shit out of Valentina. She was like, you sitting here throwing all this hell, raising all this hell rather, about a damn piece of underwear when your friend just shaded the fuck out of my friend on some low, dirty ass shit. It's just like, that's some shit that I should be popping off about rather than some damn underwear. I was like, damn, Rocky, high five, bitch, high five. And then the last part of this episode considered when Alicia was just kind of looking at Valentina almost like she was crazy. So then after that whole argument with Rocky, Valentina pulls Alicia aside, and Alicia's like, bitch, I don't want you pulling on my arm like that. What the fuck wrong with you? And then, for some reason, Valentina took that to some sort of shady way and was like, why are you treating me like this? Why are you treating me like this? And for the rest of the episode, Valentina was just screaming and hollering at Alicia. And Alicia was just like, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what the fuck I did. And I was just looking at the screen, just confused as she was. I'm like, where is all this anger coming from? I was like, clearly, it's that time of the month for Valentina. Valentina just needs some dick. And... Valentina just needs some dick. That's all she needs. She'll shut right the fuck up. But that's pretty much the episode, you guys. This was an interesting episode. I was laughing and cracking up the whole time. I can't wait till next week. Next week looks like it's gonna get even more interesting because I think the new girl Nancy fights Alicia. Was it? I'm not sure. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. But I'll see you guys next week, if not sooner.